I've got the music. Oh no, I'm muted.
Do we have everyone?
Everything that matters.
I think so.
Gimme
I think
said
it's
you
been
would
quite
BRB,
quiet.
but you might be back already. Gimme.
I have
Gimme is
never
visible.
said BRB.
Oh, it's because Charlie hasn't got.
I've
his
never
webcam, sorry,
ever
I'm looking
said
at the
BRB,
webcam
so I'm
view.
gonna kick you, Joe.
Fair play. Bye.
I don't think
JK.
Jimmy's here.
Yeah, it's all good.
I could do a very quick chat GPT summary from my notes. Unless I want something more exciting. Fine.
We
The
could
party...
listen to a 20-minute Notebook LM podcast about it.
Could do that.
No,
As the party travels back to Maelstrom after rescuing King Hecaton, now returned but weakened, his fate tied to the giant race. Along the way, Shamash tests his new telescope, revealing impressive long-range magnification, and clues resurface about flying castles and the involvement of Countess Sansuri and other cloud giants. Back in Maelstrom, the group meets Hecaton on the Worm's Gold Throne. He confirms Imrith betrayed and kidnapped him, and shares what he's learned since. Determined to act, Hecaton calls a council of giant lords via college, including Countess Sansuri and Jarl Storvolt, to plan war, uniting giants against dragons. The emerging strategy is clear. Deal with the threat in Neverwinter, find kill Imrith, cut off the wider operation involving Saga Thrall, Imrith and the Red Wizards, who control cult networks to influence events from outside the shadows. Tensions rise as questions of giant succession and loyalty surface. A neglected prisoner is potentially recovered, revealing to be magically marked, and linked to the enemy's hive mind network, confirming the scale of the conspiracy. The session ends with the arrival of Count Sansuri's flying fortress and more giants from the Storm Court, signaling the start of full giant alliance and impending war against dragons and their allies. That's about right.
I'd say so. Okay. So, as you stand, and sorry, I haven't gone back through the last recordings. I can't 100% remember exactly where we left off. But in my head, we're atop the whalebones.
Yeah.
Say that again, sorry.
Mine is just Imrish shouting because the last bit I wrote down,
Okay.
I had us like we were at the platform where the Great Fortress was just coming down to arrive, and several more giants joining us from Storm Court, like so Orlecto, Sarissa, etc. That lot are coming to hang out with us.
Perfect. I remembered correctly then. Okay. Thank you.
Excellent.
We'll launch into it. As the Cloud Fortress begins to make its descent, coming closer to the whalebones, the sea itself around you is this vast, swirling wound in the ocean. Waves fold inward, endless and patient. Salt hangs thick in the air, sharp on your tongue, carried upward on a cold wind. The sea stretches in every direction, dark, heavy, and alive. The cloud closes, coming down. As the Cloud Fortress looms, not floating so much as resting upon the sky on its cloud, this vast citadel. And as you step onto the cloud, as its staircase forms, as you've seen Zephyros's form in the past, this air around you grows colder. The soft white mist giving way to these stone corridors that are carved from cloud stuff and ice. Each step seems to echo as you enter into this large, booming fortress. The walls themselves seem ancient. And as you pass through series of arched doorways, you see treasures tucked into alcoves, relics, and artifacts from a dozen realms. And as you enter out into this large hall, you see a jeweled goblet. Another in the center holds a massive obsidian stone. And for those of you who were at Nightstone at the very beginning, would make a link to a certain stone that went missing from that town almost over a year ago. A stark reminder from where you've come and to where you are now. And as you stand in this great hall in this castle of cloud giants, you're overwhelmed by the scale of it. The giants around you. You see King Hecaton look around the fortress itself and kind of nod in approval. A fine abode, Countess. The young Countess nods and walks to her mage, sat on a pillow much like you've seen Zephyros sit before. But she orders the fortress to take back flight. And you feel a jolt as it looms into action, rising back up into the sky. In this fortress, you have some time before it makes its way to Neverwinter.
What? Have we left our ship? Airship.
My assumption was that you were boarding the fortress, so you can do with what you would like to with the ship, or unless I've got it wrong.
Like I said, I'm going Nub sort of report back, at least to Hecaton, that the prisoner was indeed marked. We tell the party this as well.
Oh, yeah.
My word, really? Who would have thought?
We could imagine that this happened before you it came into the fortress. I'm really sorry. I have a visitor.
Saw the door moving in the background.
I'll bring me up to speed, guys. We're leaving the Storm King court for good, sort of thing. Now, are we? We're heading off somewhere.
Well, we were not forever, but we might be back at some point. But for a good while, yeah, we're going to go look at Neverwinter and see what's happened, because Jarl Storvold did not answer the call of Hecaton. So when he tried to bring his people, we had this lady of the cloud giants, we had some stone giant guy who we've never really interacted with the stone giants, but they're pretty slow. They're kind of like Chief Karthakaya's people up in the mountains, you know, the play people. So yeah, we basically thought we'd go check out Neverwinter first, see what the hell's happened there, see whether Jarl Storvold has either gone rogue, or did we just kill him back in the day when we flew over, because we did kill quite a few people. I think we aimed at him.
We aimed at him, didn't we? I'm sure we hit him.
Avard got him in the face with a javelin, and I think I might have taken an eye out. I'm not sure.
Or killed him. So we might. The main reason he's not going is because he could be dead, and Neverwinter's. Yeah. But we don't know.
So we're heading to Neverwinter to check if they're still okay. Okay, gotcha.
What was the name of the owner of this castle?
Count Saruso or something? Count Saraso?
Sensuri.
Countess Sasuri? Yeah, there we go. Sasuri sounds right.
Sasuri? I can't.
Sasuri.
Sensuri.
Something Suri.
What do we take this prisoner with us?
I don't think we really figured out what we're doing with it, did we?
No, because we hadn't really relayed this information to the pie before
Is execution simplest?
I would say cut off his arms and head, but otherwise leave him alive.
Arms and
Medica volunteers. Like, I can handle the problem.
Yeah. I think Unger would be happy with this.
Yep, just deal with it.
Yeah, kill him,
Just deal with
Medica.
it.
Just kill him.
There's nothing we really need from him, is there?
No. No.
Right, let's see.
He's done his part.
And another check, sorry.
The Giants, they'll probably want to do something with him.
Can't do anything if he's dead.
Oh, sorry.
Didn't sound very happy that we had taken a prisoner, to be honest. They probably would.
I think, based on our conversation, we can probably just assume Medica's done it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is an ex-prisoner.
Yeah, I can say what I'm going to do with him, and we'll roll with that if that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, why not?
Kill him.
Yeah. Okay.
In the worst kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To death.
It shall include a little bit of
Lightning.
ritual, a little bit of slight torture, and then calling up a lightning bolt that strikes him in the heart.
Nice.
Oh well.
Sure, sounds good.
I like coming.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Right, prisoner is dead.
We can speed run that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
Sorry, one moment.
The committee has met.
Yeah.
Death
For a moment, you hear the storm outside gets louder and louder until it suddenly disappears.
The storm is satiated.
There it goes.
There we go.
You killed the prisoner then. Hecaton bellows out to you all.
It's the continental way.
Medica comes in with his armor crackling a little bit, like the blue things going out inside the small incisions there is in the armor. Yes.
And he was marked.
Yes.
From now on, you trust no one. The
Yes.
network is too powerful.
What about you? Do we trust you? You said trust no one. You are one.
Staring at you.
Smash stares back.
He's gonna roll an intimidation check.
Can I roll intimidation back?
Yes.
Just on that, in the presence of Abard, now that he's 12, my allies cannot be frightened within 10 feet of me, so I don't know if that'd give...
They can be intimidated. That's different than frightened.
I cast guidance.
Let's see out.
That's what, sorry?
Smash gets 21.
Sorry, I'm just opening up Roll20. I thought I had it open. My bad.
So you cast guidance on Hecaton.
Yeah, I don't want Smash thinking he's Billy Big Bollocks.
Too late for that.
Yeah, I know.
Where is Hecaton? Where is he? Where is he?
Did Dragonborn say big bollocks or wide cloaca?
Oh, yeah, I
Don't
suppose,
Jemmy
you?
penis.
What a question. What does intimidation roll off? Is it charisma?
Yeah.
You'd say Harry Hemi penis. That would be appropriate, I think.
Can you see that? Or should I roll?
No, you can't see it.
publicly.
God, privately.
Damn it.
No.
guidance.
The times when I want... here we go.
Oh my word. Did that unguide him?
Well, he rolls a 16.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Crash keeps staring. Skeptical look on his eyes. Straight into Hecaton. Crash
Breaks
just
the
nods.
So I'd imagine that we are all in the large main hall of this fortress. As the journey to... Did we decide about the boat? Was it just purely about the prisoner, or were you doing something with the boat? Airship, sorry.
Is there a dock that we can put the boat in on this massive castle?
There would be. There's huge amount of space on this. So yeah, you could dock it onto the air fortress if you should like.
Oh, yeah.
That's quite a good idea.
I
Shrewd
think that'd be a good idea. Yeah.
Or is
Okay. And Matt,
Let's assume that we have done
who's zipping it up onto the fortress as the rest of you walk on? Who's driving it?
Well, normally it would be Shamash, but he's been having a
Yeah.
stare off with Hecaton, so might have to be someone else.
I reckon we just get Sirac to do this.
Yeah.
Sirac's probably
Yeah, I
the only one
was going to ask about Sirac. Where are Sirac and Evora? Are they on Maelstrom still?
Oh my
word! They were last in Maelstrom.
Jesus Christ, where is my wife and son?
Well, I think being a good family man, I should ask these questions, Smash.
We find out, yeah, given you don't know already.
The last you remember, your wife and Sirac were safely
Disappearing to the
in
inky black depths
Maelstrom.
of. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
They were
and now
safely in Maelstrom, yeah.
and now if we're
Sorry,
leaving
my
on this
headphones are
fortress.
broken.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's not my night.
Oh, no, mate.
The head.
Damn, it's just hanging off.
God damn it!
Oh, shit, dude.
It is no
Get
longer
some tape or something.
This is bad times, boys.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
You're witnessing me at my worst.
falling apart.
This is
the
a
moment.
representation of my life.
Just a moment where our DM just breaks down and says, fuck it, it's over. Whatever.
Yeah, you're all dead. The
You're all
ship
dead,
crashes
no
into
one
the
can
ocean.
hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ship has risen.
He couldn't
Shout
trust
the dragons
Hackathon. He
win and the
kills
world
you.
is plummeted into years of 1,000 darkness.
GG.
No more games.
You should have turned right, not left.
Aw.
with Nightstone, you fucks.
Yeah, the win
I've
condition
managed
was
to put
letting
them
the
back
giants take the stone. Since we let them take the stone, we've actually been destined to lose this entire time.
Yeah.
Be nothing we can
Giant
do.
stone
Decorating.
falls over on all of you.
We missed the second livestock rally.
Our one chance at redemption.
Sorry, Artus, you were talking about your wife and son.
Yes, because are we? Because I don't know what we're doing now. Like, are we leaving them at Maelstrom because we're going off to danger, sort of thing, and we've left them in the care of the giants still, or?
True. The plan is to go sorry.
If we're going off somewhere dangerous or whatever, and the giants are still happy to look after Evora, that's what Artus would have suggested, I think. And then Sirac can make his own decision.
Yeah, he can do what he wants.
I think that might be a good plan. And we're heading off to Netherwinter, right? Which has maybe been attacked and destroyed. So it could be a
Makes sense to leave
battlefield.
Evora as long as the giants are
Could
happy.
still be a battlefield.
Could still be a battlefield, yeah.
Okay. We'll say that. Would you like Sirac with you, party, or would you not?
Makes
Well,
sense. Nice
Sirach could be
Yeah,
bringing
alright.
the airship.
Yeah, it can come along. As long as he gets the airship in order.
Yeah, he can manage the airship for us. That'd be, nice.
He's like, this is
nice
Sirach,
job
haven't you,
for
mate?
to get
We
going.
say so we just walk away.
Yeah.
Has anyone got a
Keep
spare
up, Sirach,
hat
would
they
ya?
can wear for us?
Let me just get Sirach's character sheet up to see how he rolls.
That prisoner was captain of the Morkoth, wasn't he? Was he a little captain's hat?
Oh, yeah.
Sirach,
He was a driver,
Oh.
wasn't he, rather than the captain,
Well, I mean,
technically?
it sounds
Oh,
like
he's-
we've hired ourselves a new
Driver's
driver.
He's also very dead.
Yeah.
S-
Doesn't
But I
need his
think
hat.
the point is you just want to give his hat to Sirach, right?
It's probably covered in viscera. I don't know,
Viscera.
Medica, what do you reckon?
I think it's his
You
part.
Medica
Yeah.
probably did something with the hat and shoved it up his ass or something, I don't know. Something
Right, Sirach
ritualistic.
is going to roll a
Principle.
dexterity save to see how he fares piloting the ship. It's his first time as he careens it into the sides of one of the castle buttresses, and
Imagine
rips
the whole thing
one
just
of the
matchsticks.
sails. It is a poor landing, but it is a landing. It's not the
Okay.
worst, but it is pretty bad, and he is therefore quickly given the role of trying to fix the sail that has now ripped, losing all aerodynamic quality of the flying ship. It may take some time to repair, or some adept hands.
Oh shit.
We don't know anyone who can do repairing in our party, do we?
No, we don't. No, afraid not. Yeah. It's going to take him a long time. Oh, all right then. And I'm just going to board the ship and have a little go at it with his hammer. Mostly at what's broken? The sail, the mast, a lot of which is just the sail.
I would say structurally the mast is not in a great place, and the sail itself is completely torn to shreds as it's kind of ripped along numerous kind of gables and gargoyles that have been adorned against the buttress of the castle.
Okay, well, I'm just going to get on the boat and try and help out then repairing this, both the mast and the sail itself. Just which I just roll it. I'll just roll this, and I think I can do that. Sure if that's a good roll or I'm not trying to do damage. Actually, I'm just so maybe I don't need to
Using
roll.
you don't need to attack to use damage for the hammer, but as you pull out your hammer and tap it against the mast, I'd imagine that Sirach is there kind of like, oh, I'm so sorry, I ruined it completely. And as you tap it, the mast itself, kind of the wood bends and corrects itself back into place, and as you move to the canvas of the sail, it seamlessly, without kind of trace of damage previous, binds itself together as you see these kind of interwoven web of organic matter just kind of seal back into place. And Sirach kind of clasps your hands. I'm grateful. I'm grateful now.
You're very welcome. Can I retcon that slightly to that noise when you get a ruler on the desk and you twang it and it goes brrr. I imagine that's the mast reassembling itself. So brrr. that's all I wanted to add, to be honest.
Love that, like one of those shatterproof rulers.
Yeah, exactly.
They always shatter.
It's too much of a challenge, but not on a ruler, isn't it?
Yeah.
You are most welcome. Now, try not to do that again.
Indeed, I will try. I am maybe not the best pilot for this contraption.
Yes, I wonder if we could rope you onto the castle somehow and just have you towed along, as it were.
Well, it's here anyway, as you kind of see the ship is kind of just, I'd imagine, in a really awkward angle, kind of like in place against the side of
Docked,
the building.
sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, Yeah, just secure it with something, and yeah, we'll say that's fine. There's an anchor somewhere. You can figure that part out, right?
Of course.
Very well.
Okay.
I'm just going to slide off the side of the ship, whee, back onto the cloud, and carry on with the rest of the party.
Okay, as you're all gathered in this large hall, what do you do?
Abard has got a large book out, and he's kind of giggling, and he waddles over and shows it to Finnan, and starts giggling again. And you realise he's looking at the page about minotaurs from his bestiary.
I've never heard of these minotaurs before. They don't come round where I'm from.
Look at it. Abel then looks at the obsidian pillar from Nightstone. Ah! We know what that is. Is there anyone around that we can ask about the pillar?
I mean, this hall is filled with giants and yourselves.
Right next to you, in fact, by the pillar as well.
So, tell me, giants, what does the pillar do? You took it from Nightstone, you?
The Countess kind of turns on her heel to stare at you and looks over at a kind of shiftily moving cloud giant who looks very kind of almost alike to Zephyros as he kind of moves over. The stone is untapped power. We do not know what it does yet. We just know that it does something.
Does it make the castle fly?
No, the castle has always flown.
Right. So you don't know what it does, but you took it from humans, did you?
It was from our time, not theirs. We deserved it more.
Right. Quite a few destroyed homes when you took it.
What is the Nightstone made
Yes.
of? Is it like made of...
Says the giant.
Yes.
Yes.
Screaming in pain.
Fatality, what do you mean?
You threw rocks on town and rocks crushed Lady. She splattered to a million pieces like jam.
He looks to another giant. Did we throw rocks at that village?
Big rocks.
The other one kind of shrugs slightly. We throw many rocks. Cannot tell how many rocks and where. We do not recall if we threw rocks.
But you did get this from Nightstone, right?
Kind of looks at you confused. I do not know what Nightstone is.
Finn and get his crappy map out. It'll probably be a bit small for him to read. But, like, point to it on the map. Here, you stole... Wait, you acquired this stone from here. I don't want to anger them by accusing them of stealing.
Yes, indeed, that is where we found it. Yes,
You were definitely
our
throwing
archaeological
rocks.
dig was successful in this place.
There was definitely rocks being thrown about. I'm just saying. Archaeological dig, you say? What relevance in history does this stone have?
It is from the time of a story from our great ancestors. Obsidian stone from the core of the earth.
Core of the earth, you say?
Used to create many weapons. But we had always heard of a large deposit of obsidian that had been dug from the ground thousands of years ago. We merely took back what was ours, what we found from the world.
Kind of looks at you with a wry smile.
Are there, well, historical artifact or not, does the obsidian stone do anything apart from look very nice and make weapons?
Bears at the
Wait,
rock.
no.
For...
What weapons do you make with an obsidian stone?
Then he kind of looks at you and his eyebrow lifts.
Oh, that is the question. That is the question.
You're just gonna lob it at people, aren't you?
No.
We have thought about it, as he looks at the other giant. It is rather heavy,
But we feel that we could forge more appropriate weapons from it. However, the craft of obsidian bladesmith work is long lost to our people. We merely wish to rediscover it. But we have thought about using it to crush our foes.
Well, the other stones lobbed at the archaeological dig, lobbed, dropped, deposited, accurately targeted at buildings and people, were very effective. I'm sure the obsidian would be too. However,
Yes, but let's be serious. You small folk are almost made from jelly. Anything would kill you if it fell upon you.
that is true. I can't stop thinking about jelly now. I've lost what I was going to say. It's gone. I'm sorry.
The other giant leans over.
Would you like some jelly?
Yes. A giant-sized portion, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. In my mind, I want him to say, the dinner is served, but I feel that it's too
Bring the
slapstick
jelly.
for the... Bring the jelly for our new friends.
Bring forth the jelly. All the other giants start licking their lips.
They just drop a cube on Fidden and he's just inside this cube of jelly. And I'm like, oh no. Sorry, I was saying that to fill for time. Shit. Yeah, it has gone. Fidden looks puzzled by the large stone.
We have a business associate in Vandalin who recently took possession of an ancient forge, a magical forge. Maybe we could put you in contact and see if there's anything to be done about smithing the obsidian there.
Two giants look at each other. Roll me a persuasion check.
16.
They look at one another with excitement, and you can see that Countersensory has been paying attention to this conversation as she's kind of drawn closer. And both of them look over their shoulders at Countess Sensori. It's almost like looking for permission. She rolls her eyes and with a kind of exasperated expression kind of lets a nod. As if saying very well to them.
I'm loving these cheeky chappy weapons of mass destruction crafters. These guys are cool. I'm loving the interplay between them and the Countess being kind of pissed off at them. Well, we'll speak to our people and you can speak to yours and we can see what can be done. Just as long as you don't go turning any small folk to jelly when we get to Neverwinter.
He nods at you. Yeah, we'll try our best. Just kind of like holding a wry smile behind his lips. We'll try our best. Yes, of course. And he as you kind of like disengage in the conversation, you kind of see the more intelligible one of the two kind of lean over. These small folk aren't too bad. You hear over your shoulder. He's trying to almost whisper, but it's so loud just given the size.
What was your name, chaps? Just for reference.
He kind of bows deeply, the intelligible one of the two. Gimbal. And my brother. Bumble.
Thank you, Gimbal and Bumble. I look forward to many more detailed conversations in the future.
They both bow deeply to you as they kind of walk back over to the obsidian stone and just look at it deeply, intensely.
I say, Amon, in that book of monsters you've got, does it have anything about dragons being weak to obsidian-based weaponry?
That's a good question. Let's have a look. Probably should have actually already looked at the page for dragons, I suppose. That's a very good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Do you want some kind of roll for that, Andy? Reading the book about blue dragons, I guess?
Yeah, a history check, please.
Oh, shit. An 8.
Looking through, the tales of dragons are many. The different types come with different weaknesses and strengths. What you would read, at least in your Time of Foes, as you kind of glance through, you're specifically looking at obsidian, is that right? Or are you specifically looking at dragons? What's the subject matter you're kind
Specifically
of
looking at
between?
Specifically looking at blue dragons.
I would say with an 8 that the records of blue dragons are sparse. What would come with it at least is the detail that it is indeed a breed of chromatic dragon, and that its breath weapon would be lightning. That's as much as the record would show.
While this is going on, Shamash is going to make his way down to what he assumes is the dungeon. In his attempt to look for some of the prisoners we've previously mentioned.
We'll get. I just want to do one real.
No, that's
one.
no,
Just, no. Just a real Abard. I think you'd determine one more detail that I think would be at least known within that tome that you have. In that there is a large awareness that blue dragons are adept at burrowing in sand. Shamash.
Sorry, just obviously relay that to everyone.
My word, that's interesting. So yes, Shamash, asking for directions on the way, is heading down to the dungeon, hopefully.
Would anyone else be with Shamash, or is Shamash going on his own?
So again, friendly game, remind me here. Is this where Roaring Horn is, or where we think Roaring Horn is?
Where we think.
If that's the case, then Artis would definitely go with Shamash. If I knew you were looking for him.
To bring all your memories back, you would distinctly recognise this fortress as the one that hovered above Zella and Roaring's party the night that he was taken, and you have seen a vision of both Roaring Horn and Magna Randus in a dungeon. So putting two and two together, you can only assume that both Roaring Horn and Magna Randus are both in the in this palace somewhere.
Has Shamash gone off whilst this conversation with the other giant about the Obsidian Stone was taking place, or after?
Not necessarily.
This is up to you guys. I'm happy to say
Finum would have come too.
I will, in that
because he
case,
wants to
also
find
follow Artis and the company who's going to look for them.
Maybe I'll get an answer as well.
I'm very happy for you all to be there. It's fine. It's just to see if Aidan was purposely trying to slip off on his own or not.
No particular. More the merrier.
Okay, with that, let's take a quick break. Come back in a couple of minutes.
All right.
As you leave the large hall that contains the massive obsidian stone, you begin passing through downstairs as you are directed by various giants who have all been told of your presence in the halls and seem to watch you as you pass through their fortress, but seem interested more than anything in your presence. You are pointed round numerous spiraling staircases. You seem to veer down into depths of this castle that you wouldn't seem possible for something that floats in a cloud as it twists and turns. But finally, you reach a chamber of cells. The room is dim, and the walls lined with these cloud stone bars that you've seen dotted around this fortress that shimmer faintly in the gloom. You see numerous empty cells, at least that are in the light as you first walk into this dungeon.
Matt walks down the wall of cells, looking keenly with his eyes for anyone who might resemble a red dragonborn.
The first light you see in the gloom takes you by surprise as you see a skeleton chained against the wall.
What kind of skeleton?
Yes.
Head is small in figure,
Oh,
but
shit.
broad-boned.
Finnan do a history check to see if he knows, if he recognises it's the type this both figures.
Sure.
So I'd have 12 to everybody. It's a 21.
Yes. These are evidently dwarf bones.
Oh, thank God. It's just dwarf bones left.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ah, little monkeys. Little bearded monkeys.
I imagine the giants and dwarves have a history of
Who?
Shut up.
As your voices echo down through the halls, you hear a Regal in the way it announces itself as you. Who's there? And it echoes, who's there? Who's there? Down this long passageway. And it comes from the end of this corridor.
Does Artis recognize this voice?
Yes.
I think on hearing what I presume to be Roaring Horn's voice, Artis is going to pick up pace, walking faster and faster down towards the sound. Zalaran? Roaring Horn, is that you?
As you run down the corridor, it gets darker and darker, and it is hard to see anything.
Are there torches on the walls?
No torches. It is pitch darkness as it's the further you get through to where you hear the voice.
Okay, I think. Let me just quickly check. I'm pretty sure I have torches. Yes. So let's say while walking, as it's getting darker, Artis takes out a torch from his backpack. Backpack slung over one shoulder, pulls a torch out, lights it, and continues not stopping.
In your attempts to light it, and it bursts into flame. And as in front of you see just this empty wall, 2 cells to either side of you. You look right, there's nothing there, and you look left, and you see against the cell wall, slumped, or a dragonborn red, and a dwarf with red ginger hair. Both look gaunt, malnourished, and weak. But you see a smile form on the Dragonborn's lips, or lack of in his mouth.
Artis runs up to the bars and hand on the bars. Zalaran, is that truly you?
Hello, friend.
He takes a gulp as if his throat is dry.
Water, yes, water. And Artis hands over his canteen.
The distance between you and Roaring Horn is relatively large, and you suddenly realise that he is chained against the wall as you kind of beckon the canteen through the bars, and he is unable to even move towards you.
It's okay, Zalaran, we're coming. Artis turns around to the rest of the party. To Abard in particular, if you're there, Abard. Hey, Abard, some help, please.
Yeah,
I think some healing is needed.
Oh, yes, right. Hang on, come close up. Can't move, can he? Right. Well, I've got to touch him.
Chains as he just like slowly tries to move.
We can open a cell door easily enough, can't we? Artis says, looking around. Nubs, I feel like he might be quite handy with a lockpick.
Well,
Is it
I've been known to dabble.
Is it worth talking to our giant hosts about this? They may be able to...
They'll be all lame about it, being like, "Oh, we can't release prisoners. We're tall. Oh, bring the jelly."
That's the spirit, Nubs.
Something weird like that.
Fair point.
Yeah.
I like it. And we'll have
Give me a go. Give me a go at it.
Yeah.
Give me a go at it.
I can open it.
He's right. You can just bash it off.
Finnan, have you joined your party here?
Yes, I was with the walking. I was going to ask.
You focus on. As you say that word, you kind of look at Roaring Horn, and you see next to him, slumped against the wall, a bare-chested dwarf with a mohawk that has fallen over to one side. And he slowly, your voice raises his head painfully up, and he locks eyes with you.
You funny. Sorry.
I'm sure you will remember we became well acquainted again back at Roaring Horn Scaff and are now best friends. Right?
Yeah. I chased you for months.
He's struggling to bear words.
I look for you everywhere.
Yes, well, when you happen to blow up everything, you tend to run with it. Or at least I used to.
I chased rumors for months. Ashes, broken doors, empty beds.
And you hear his voice crack as he chokes on the dryness of his throat.
I thought I'd buried you.
Struggles to maintain eye contact with you as his head kind of lolls in and out, and you realise that this is a man dehydrated and malnourished.
In that case, I immediately cast Healing Word and produce a small glass of water. A glass.
Only a small one.
Yeah, I'm a small guy.
just a little.
I don't need like.
And they're chained to the opposite wall as well.
You'd splash it in his face.
It's thrown in his face.
Oh, this is nice water, isn't it? Gulp, 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 gulp.
I see you're still
Wait, no.
a bastard, ain't you?
I'll cast Shape Water to move the water out of the thing. Just like into his mouth. Like,
Straight up his nose, yeah.
I'll get him going.
Into his sockets.
Need some for you too. Shape some water his direction as well.
Come out,
imagine
back out the nostril and back over into the mouth of fucking Roaring Horn. No, not like this, please.
When we just say it's been a while
drowning
since we've done any waterboarding.
From a distance.
It's like horizontal waterboarding. As the water, do you only cast it for a few seconds, or
Yeah,
like
it's not like a proper hosing, like
just a blast?
I'll
Yeah,
hold on to that in case they start giving any game.
it's like a soda stream directly into the face.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a short burst.
Yeah.
As you see them both kind of like lick their lips as they start to gain some level of like saturation, you kind of see them both shake out of it, and the dwarf builds in anger.
Get us out of here now.
Yes.
Not sure I like his tone, but I do agree with it.
Step back, gentlemen. Step back.
Unger rolls up his sleeves. You see him warming up his arms.
Henry
Takes
Cavill
a few deep breaths. And then he gets onto his knees, reaches into his bag, and pulls out the handyman. Once again.
Oh, yeah.
And it turns into a perfect lockpick, which he's proficient with.
As Unger is slotting the handyman into the lock, roaring horn now with a bit more further in his voice. I don't, Artis, your comment around Magnar's manners. Don't worry about the dwarf. He is a kind soul, really. Soft-hearted. As Jamin opened the doorway, it opens out into this cell. And
as the door opens, I'd say Artis would probably rush in straight away and sort of kneel next to Zalaran and pass him the canteen or help him drink if his hands are tied.
He takes the water gladly.
I did not think I would see you again, but you always have a habit of showing up when I least expect it.
It's been a long time. This isn't how I thought we'd meet again either. But, well, for better or worse, things are coming together. But, Avora, there's no change there, I'm afraid. But I'm so pleased to see you, Zalaran. I'm sorry you have been locked up here. For how long has this been?
It has not been too long since we were last together, friends.
He looks around at you all. He looks back at you, Artis.
It has rather felt a long time with little food and water. Yes.
Now you may have Artis.
Pardon?
Sorry, I didn't catch that, Shamash.
Oh, Shamash just said now you may have both food and water.
Oh.
And I will gladly accept.
As he does kind of take food and water that you offer him, looks into your eyes, Artis.
I fear I have aged some.
As he looks at his hands and looks at you.
You, however, haven't aged today.
Artis sort of looks at his the ring on his hand, saying, "Yes, magical means, I'm afraid, Zalaran. To buy me more time. It hasn't bought me enough. Let's not talk here. Let's get you out of... Well, difficult to say at this point how much progress I've made. I've lost my vestiges, but I have gained some compatriots who I believe will help."
Ups rolls his eyes. Sorry.
He also has a son.
Yes, Zalaran knows very well about my son.
You seem to forget.
A boy. That is what brought you to me.
As he looks around at the rest of you.
But it was not from fear, but from the impossible weight of love and helplessness. I knew I had no way to protect Serac from what had taken Avora. No knowledge of what magic might still linger in his blood. Even now. I have not discussed this with him yet. I'm not sure he's the biggest fan of his ghost father.
Is Serac in the room with us?
Oh, I thought he was with the ship.
I'd
thought he was tending to the ship.
He's not here. Yeah, he's tending to
Just there scowling at you like an angry dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't forget.
Really passive aggressive. Yeah.
I'd say he's not here.
So you have met him. then you're done.
Yes, we're reunited. And Zalaran, I can't thank you enough for taking the boy without question.
I'm afraid I did not keep him for that long either.
I've learned that as well, but he has turned out okay. I can forgive you, Zalaran.
He looks ashamed as he ducks his head.
I am sorry.
No, don't be. No matter. But let's not discuss this here. Let's get you out. We have lots more to discuss. You've been by my side in more than one death trap. I'd like you to be there again.
The next death trap, hey?
I'm going to walk over to the to Zalaran first and undo his shackles with the handyman. But then
Stands up slightly and with pain.
I cannot tell you how long I have sat against that wall.
Then to Magna Randus, undo his shackles as well.
I'll fucking kill you!
He kind of is grinning at you, despite the chains on his wrists.
Go on. Let me out.
Yeah, this is what I am doing.
As Unger is doing that, can Abard do a divine sense ping at Magna Randus, please?
Yeah. You sense nothing evil about this man, and you see that as the shackles released on Magnar Randerson's hands, he springs up, and you feel nothing but good radiate from Magnar as he launches himself towards Finnan, and he picks you up, Finnan. He grasps you hard.
My little stupid friend. It is good to see you again.
And he kind of grasps you so hard you feel your eyeballs almost bulge out of your skull.
After many travels with Unger Bungerson, I'm going to try and deploy the tactics I've learned from him in such hugging scenarios, and hug back as hard as possible. Because it's good to see you, friend.
And he kind of pulls you away slightly as he kind of holds you up in midair, both not still looking very high, although he's stronger than you and is able to hold you up like a small child.
Where did you go? I lost you in the fire.
I ran out of fear. I have something to confess. I wasn't paying attention to the crew. I was practicing my ping pong, and it all exploded. And I thought you'd be angry, so I ran. I ran from fear, and the old me, the one with all my face intact, would have always done this and have run from problems. Now, I have had to learn to own up to my problems, and I've been looking forward to catching back up with you after seeing a vision of yourself and Zalaran here. We have been looking for you since then.
Shakes his head.
Is that what lies underneath that mask? You saw fire again, boy.
Unfortunately, there was a large explosion. However, I was trying to save people from the fire this time, rather than just running. And then that came about with my companion friend, who we also had to kill afterwards, because it turned out he was an eldritch horror. But I think he lives in my cave. This is quite a lot of strange words, I assure you.
You see the dwarf looking incredibly confused at the last few sentences.
It's just like,
You what?
Yeah, but anyway, I can show you if you want, but you'll have to have a strong constitution. Most people hate it when I take my that spell.
He kind of stares at you.
I'm just glad to have my friend back.
Likewise.
The next time you blow up a brewery, at least shout so I know you're alive. I shouted out for you for hours, and you did not respond.
I'm sorry I put you through such traumas.
Why didn't you shout out?
I was scared you'd be mad. I'd blown everything up. Everything we'd worked for. All the money I raised from ping pong ball tournaments. Invested together, and I thought I ruined it, so I ran. I'm sorry.
It stares at you with some sadness.
I wasn't angry. I just wanted to make sure you're okay. I thought you died in that fire.
I can't land my Scottish dwarven accent tonight. I apologize. I'm slipping in and out of.
Well, he's quite dehydrated, so he's
Oh, I sound like a Sassenach bastard.
I'll put my hand on Magna's shoulder and say, in some ways, over the last year, the Fidden you did know has died.
Nubs' eyebrows raise. What are you talking about? You're exactly the same.
Fidden turns
Look
around
at him,
and
covered
picks
in
up his
mask,
mask
burn.
Don't be so dramatic.
and looks at Nubs with his mask off. The same.
Okay, well, not physically, but emotionally.
I like to think
You
I've
little
grown
ugly
since
monkey.
then. I've had to take stock that my actions have consequences. Hurry, exploding boat.
Curry.
Rice.
Yes, exploding boat.
Yeah.
What are these things you talk about?
But I was trying to do a brew, and then it exploded again because I was using this new pressure cooker thing I hadn't thought about. But it went poorly. People died. My ape companion died. My face was melted. All is well. We brought the ape back temporarily. He's very dead now.
Abod leans over. My brother also died in the same explosion.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We couldn't bring him back, sadly. Well, you declined to bring him. Declined to bring him back.
This kind of places you back down on the floor. He kind of like looks at his arms, his bare arms.
Why are you so spongy?
Ah, that's my fancy new cloak, I swear. It's got like fungal spores in it. Totally not a terrible creature. It just nods with his mind.
So this music is very intense for this moment.
Sinister.
Get out with all this fungus.
Man, the mouse is breathing
You hear
quick.
this random like honking
Spongy
echo around
bastard.
the room.
Yeah. You're one of those
Yeah, you hear.
bastards, aren't you?
He's not dead.
I knew there was something different about it.
You're part monkey.
Now we've got to burn you.
Yeah.
Not again.
Not again.
Well,
Every time we get a floating castle, it has to be destroyed by a fungus. Sorry.
whatever you've been through, let's put it behind us. I hope you know where I can find some food.
Absolutely. Fidden immediately pulls out some rations from his
Backpack.
Yes, and hands them over. One to Magnar, one to Lord Roaringhorn. This will have to do for now. I imagine we're going to have to smooth things over with the old giants who've held you here.
both take the food gladly and scram it down with pace.
Dubs is side-eyeing Abard. He said, "Okay, are you gonna? Shall I?"
Oh, no, shit. Sorry, I'll do that, don't worry.
Yeah,
And Abard
okay.
puts a hand on each shoulder and goes, "Be blessed, my children. Fear not. Let my healing hands soothe you." And Abard will give 15 lay on hands healing to both of them.
Very good, very good. Well done. Sorry to remind, but I mean, it's just sometimes it feels like I need to say that because otherwise you don't do it. It's just sort of breathing in.
You see vitality move back into your refound comrades. Your party expands.
Who wants to break the news to the giants who operate this fortress that we've maybe jailbroken 2 of their prisoners?
I'll talk them through it, but I don't mind too much if someone else wants to give it a go.
I'm sure they'll be fine. Do we really need to tell them?
No, I think we just walk up.
Just act
Everything's normal.
They probably had a reason.
Did they know we were looking for prisoners? Have we
I
already talked about
mentioned it. Shamash did mention it to Sudafed, or whatever her name is.
Countess, yeah, she knows, yeah.
We can't
Sudafed, yes.
So they won't be too surprised then that we've followed through on our
On what we told them we would do. Yeah.
investigations.
Sure, yeah, why not?
But maybe we should tell them.
There was all the chat about them lobbing rocks at people, which they hardly owned up to.
Yes, there's a bit of a trust exercise, isn't there, between guys and us?
Yeah.
It'll take some time.
I don't know, we did say that.
That's true. That buys a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're right behind us!
Hello! These prisoners are prisoners no more.
You see Gimbal come. Would you like some food? And
Would
jelly,
you like
says
some
Bumble.
jelly?
Would you like to be jelly?
What type of jelly?
Delicious jelly.
Human jelly.
I would imagine as you all move back out into the. Sorry, let me put some more tame music on. As you move back up into the hall with both Zelrun and Magna Randerson, we have a moment for any further questions or anything as they start to replenish themselves with food. Yeah. Over to you guys.
So, did they interrogate you while you were a prisoner? Do you know why they took you?
I'd imagine. Oh gosh, sorry. I'd imagine that as you kind of bring them back up, there is a conversation at least where the prisoners are brought back out, and the Cloud Giants recognise the fact that you have brought them back out and allow them to not to be prisoners anymore, under the kind of guise and the orders from Hecaton, in that they are friends of yours and that they are therefore friends of his, and they are to no longer be prisoners. So, sorry, Abad. Repeat the question.
Did they interrogate you on anything? Do you know why they took you prisoner? It was quite a concerted effort to obviously get you to Ronghorn.
The reason they took me was for my maps, of which I gave them none. So they took me instead.
What, do you know what they were looking for on the maps?
He looks at Artus's ring. The rest of their vestiges.
So we did manage to collect all of the vestiges. Going on. We took them to the Eye of the World, to the Oracle.
All-Father.
All-Father, the Eye of the All-Father.
You went there. You found it.
Oh, we found it, alright.
Quite the discovery. If only you were with us, Ringhorn. Alas, it didn't turn out so well in the end. I think I left you before I met Imreth, the blue giant, or at least who I thought was a blue giant. It turns out she is a blue dragon, granddaughter of Tiamat.
His eyes
And she has been
widened.
misleading us, deceiving us this entire time.
Where did you meet this blue giant?
In Anarok Desert the first time. Near to where I lost Aurora.
Same place from our excavation.
Yes.
But I am glad that you found my map and were able to visit and find the vestiges.
I have one more thing for you. And Artus pulls out Ringhorn's journal that he took from his house. This has come in very useful. I suspect I don't need it any longer. Artus hands it, offers it back to Salaran. You can continue your scribing, continue your history, Ringhorn.
It will need some updates from what you have all discovered, I am sure. I would love to visit the Eye, if you have indeed found its location.
Yes.
About that.
Yeah.
We didn't leave it in the best state, I'm afraid.
There was another guest at the Eye.
Yes, Imreth met us there. Revealed herself as the betrayer she is. And potentially is buried there. Although I feel that's optimistic.
Unlikely. Blue dragons are famously adept at burrowing through sand. Probably would have got herself out of there, no trouble.
Another question for you, Roaring Horn.
Anything.
Do you know Sirac? After I left him with you, and then you understandably gave him away. Do you know him as an adult? He is here as well.
I do not know him directly. He is here. I have
Yes.
kept a watchful eye on him through contacts in the north. I knew that he had travelled to Bryn Shander. I have kept a watchful eye on him. I did not know he was here.
Well, there is much catching up to do then, but I suggest for now you stay with us, maybe. I think your knowledge will be very useful. So there is nothing the Giants learned from you, Zalaran. Nothing more you could give about their current quest.
Nothing more that I could give. I kept the map's location a secret. I truly did not know everything.
And you believe their purpose was just to find the vestiges as part of recovering their treasures, as it were.
I believe that they were discovering them for someone else. On numerous times they came to question me with new information that did not seem to be their own from their line of questioning. As if passed down.
Okay, Storm Giants specifically, this is.
It was hard to know, though they were the ones that questioned me, yes. Everything else was hard to know from Asal.
So, we can't trust the Storm Giants. Did we know this already? Says the party. Although the Storm Giants now have responded to Hecaton, they have been, or still are, working for another. Fishy people, Imreth, Red wizards, I don't know.
How are the storm giants different from the cloud giants?
Is that a
Yes.
question? If so, to whom?
To, I guess, Zelaroon Roaring Horn? Seems the most knowledgeable in this subject. But wider to the party.
Repeat the question.
Are the storm giants different to the cloud giants? And how are they different?
Yes, every type of giant as he kind of looks around this hall and looking at the types that are gathered through stone, storm and cloud. They are different in their physiology, the way they evolved, their environments, their habitats. Much like wild animals, they have evolved. Kind of speaks to you like a David Attenborough documentary as he looks across at all of them. They all believe slightly different things, but all come from Anam at their root. The storm giants are the ones that have maintained control of the courts for many generations, as far as I can tell.
But how are they different from the cloud giants? Storm? Cloud? Seems quite similar to me.
Think of cloud as air, and storm as lightning, as the force that comes from the sky. Cloud is the ether, lightning is the force.
Nods knowledgeably, or at least pretending to be knowledgeably. He's not sure he really agrees, but it's convenient.
At the mention of air, Abard remembers the fight in Roaring Horn's manor and how we didn't actually beat all of the cloud giants that were attacking the manor. And Abard just does a quick scan of the room just to see if he recognizes any of the giants as being people that we fought with, including one who would have yeeted the immovable rod into an oyster fridge from memory.
Roll me an investigation check.
Uh, 12.
You see various warriors in this hall.
Abard says there is nothing to worry about.
All these giants look alike.
Okay, so our immediate quest stays the same. We're heading to Neverwinter.
So you were saying we can't trust the storm giants, who are the main giants we are allied with.
Yes, Hecaton is a storm giant, right?
Yes, as is his family, and the main people who rule over all the giants. Tell me again why you were saying we can't trust them?
They interrogated Zalaran, and looking for the vestiges.
Those are the cloud giants, sorry.
Oh, cloud giants. Okay.
Who you are with and who, but they have
Very
answered the call to Hecaton.
Okay.
Then I fear you
maybe
may
I
be
should be
just
careful what I say, Shamash.
Yes,
Yes, let's continue to Neverwinter, maybe. Yes.
in the cloud giants' castle that we are
Yes, I feel very
gracefully,
safe.
gracefully borrowing.
Lovely
Yes.
hosts.
Perfectly fine. Smash is going to take this opportunity to go to the edge of the castle, at least the front of the castle, and look out with his brand new telescope to see what he can see in the approaching distance.
Not far off, you see the coastline of the Sword Coast. Neverwinter fast approaches.
From what he can see with his fancy telescope and good eyesight, does Neverwinter seem good? You know, happy, thriving metropolis, or burnt out ruins, or something in between?
Smoke rises from the city. At this distance it's hard to tell, but you see the walls are not all in the best of condition, but it is hard to tell through the smoke that rises from the city itself.
Matt calls out to the team. Team? Party?
Team.
Team.
Smoke rises from Neverwinter. Its fate is still unknown. Prepare yourselves.
Nubs looks over his shoulder at Bungerson. Just gives him a bit of this.
Unger kind of looks around at what he'd prepare himself with, but just shrugs at Nubs.
You realise we're turning up in a large flying giant fortress, right? Perhaps we should send
We
a
need another
message.
smoke message.
Exactly. to let them know that it's us.
But let who know? Because if there's giants there as well, we need to let them know there's no more fight.
Well,
boy.
they won't understand what's happening anyway because they're idiots. But if we
I think we just need to say that we come in peace to whomever it's there.
what if we use
All these
Zug again?
things.
They'll know it's us
Yes. Zug means all these things.
again. Yeah.
True.
Maybe
The other giants
come in
won't
peace.
know.
Zug.
This is what that is like saying, we come in peace, we come in peace.
Yeah. Just Zug.
Yes,
we used
but
that last time.
It's like we're doing the normal way of saying it, and then a translation, like we're doing dual language.
So
It's very
Yeah,
accessible.
but if there's giants
I'm
there,
gonna
then
say blankly.
if the giants want beef, we'll fucking give them some.
I don't have any beef.
Yeah, I'm not a giant, are you?
No, I've only got. Oh, right.
So we've got other giants with us who can sort that out, bro.
I thought you meant like literal pieces of beef.
We just need to let the humans know this is a peaceful giant setting approach. Or at least know it's us, right?
yes.
I think so.
We lose nothing by using the same
They'll
code.
recognise it.
Yeah, they'll know it's us. No, it's kosher.
Are we paying by the letter?
Someone can write in the sky, can't they?
Yes.
I thought that was your thing.
Right in the sky.
Let me just.
But I do think a dual language approach really would suit best.
Zug peace. Right, it was just a suggestion.
I could do something in the sky if needs be.
I have forgotten how to do that. Whoops. Yes,
God.
I have forgotten that briefly. Oh no, wait, no, I do have it enabled. Sorry, enabled. It is on my short-term memory list. Surprise! Lovely.
Enable its plan.
10 words. Firstly, Zug.
Yes.
We come in peace?
So we come in peace. Everyone. Smashing little everyone at the end there.
Huzzah?
Huzzah's good.
Zug,
Huzzah.
we come in peace. Huzzah. 3 words.
Yes.
In
The low
We
profile.
can-
Well, like, we're signing it off as us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
also write PP.
Looks like we come in peace. Huzzah, the low profilers.
Yes.
Perfect.
still alive.
Could go down badly if there's a lot of casualties.
Perfect.
Got all saved.
As you decide upon your plans and decide who can write in the sky, as Roaring Horn is eating his food sat at the table, he casts his eye over to Medica. Tell me, friend. And he narrows his
Okay.
eyes, looking at you. How does the source feel to you now?
The source is still far away, barely registering. Something has happened indeed.
That it has. I feel it too.
I found an old temple, a lighthouse. We activated it.
He smiles and nods. The lighthouse. I visited it once. What did you find there?
It is shining us the way where we need to go. I know my friend has gone there, and he says he was accompanied by a one-eyed man.
I believe I know of what you speak. The portal that you used in my old home in Neverwinter. And there was a shrine. I found it many years ago. I built my home upon it. The lost temple of Talos. I attuned to the source of this power from this shrine. I visited the lighthouse once.
All I know is that the old friend turned enemy goddess of the sea has something to do with this. She has seized the power, and I am hell-bent on returning it.
I am a historian. An archaeologist more than anything.
The source that I feel has been long gone. Have you ever heard of the Time of Troubles?
No, I never heard anything like that.
Not many have. As he kind of leans in closer to you. It is believed by many that centuries ago, Ao, the Lord of all, sent all gods down to our plane, this mortal world. A test to see who could maintain their balance of power. This is, of course, a story. My belief, however, is that certain gods came down to this world and never went back. They maintained their mortal form in this world with us. And that is why the gods of old, some power remains, and some does not. But you seem to have come or know a time where Talos's power was strong.
Yes. Before I arrived here, I was in the Baldur's Gate region. It was the time when the god of death and murder was trying to take over. When the gods were still acting on the balance. I was very much guided by Talos. What I was needed to do. And I don't know what spell brought me here, but I could instantly feel nothing when I called out. And it seems like I have brought forward many circles around the sun. I have no idea how long I was thrown out, but it seems like it was enough time for something very catalysmic to happen. That's all I know.
And I believe whatever you have found must guide your way. This beam from the lighthouse that you say must be our guiding light. If we are to rekindle the source.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
As
Excuse me. Oh, sorry.
you
Joe.
as you
So sorry.
approach
Come man, we're in the zone.
the coast through the telescope of Shamash, it comes back into view. As the Cloud Fortress moves across the sky, the smell of salt and smoke mingles in the air. The city sprawls along the coast, its proud towers bearing scars of siege. From the distance, you see plumes of smoke rising and the glimmer of fires still burning. Night has descended upon the coast, and as your Cloud Fortress glides closer through the wind, you hear the distant clamour of battle still echoing through the streets. The river that runs through the city shimmers under a sky darkened by smoke, and the scent of charred wood and damp stone fills your lungs. Neverwinter is a resilient city. See it standing on the edge of what seems to be a final defense. And somewhere within those walls, your next challenge awaits you.
Ooh.
This music is way more gay than I thought.
Don't remember Neverwinter being so gay.
It's the continental way.
From this position, you are imminent on your approach to Neverwinter. What do you do?
Shamash walks to Hecaton, whom he previously intimidated with his eye, and shouts to him, "Call them off! Tell your giant underlings to stop attacking these poor monkeys of Neverwinter."
He looks at you. They are not my giants anymore. If they did not respond to my call, then why?
You have a bunch of cool storm giant army that can come kill them.
Oh,
He looks at you.
we can kill them.
We have free reign then. Free reign to destroy as we want.
The frost giants have been a scorn upon our court for many decades.
He looks at you all.
You have my permission to slay as many as you.
We get that one wrong, just in case anyone asks.
He just grabs a table from the side and with his sword just scrawls "kill" in giant in huge words as he runs over to the side of the fortress, to the balcony, and stands upon it as if ready to ship him down into battle.
Sounds like it's time to fire up and melt those frost giants, Shamash says with a small breath of flame.
Now, as the as Countess Sensori kind of is around, she is asking for commands in terms of where to fly the fortress towards, certain areas of the city, aspects of where you want to hone in on? Do you have commands? Do you have instructions of where you would like to go, or is there further observations of the city you'd like to make
What
first?
section of the city appears to be where they're making the final stand?
So, the city of Neverwinter, as you hopefully remember, it is a large. In fact, let me grab the map. Let's take us back to Neverwinter. It has been some time since we've been on this old map.
Ooh.
Bukaki Tower in the distance.
We're right above Prolapse's enclave, I see.
How fares the Grand Shittery?
Right, I'm gonna just. Oh, in fact, you probably need your tokens to be able to see. Can you see this artist? Probably not.
So I can see the map. Yeah.
You can see the map. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all your tokens just because
Oh no.
to save them for the shithousery.
Oh, so now I can't see the map. Now it's gone black.
Ah, you
Oh,
can't,
no.
okay.
Oh no, now it's back.
Now it's it.
Oh wait, no, you are there as a token. Okay, fine. What I'm gonna say is that it is clear that the siege has started from the north, and it has pounded through the Tower District and the Blue Lake District, and it now is bearing down on
Khaki Tower.
gone round Castle Never and the Hall of Justice here, which is where you last remember meeting Lord Neverember. It has descended, so it's kind of torn like a straight line. If you can hopefully see this, it is kind of torn a line through here, round the bridges, and is facing down onto the Hall of Justice. Castle Never, which, if you remember from your previous visits to Neverwinter, has been in this kind of constant state of exploration and repair. Yeah. But what you see has been kind of almost started to be used as like a fortification for the frost giants who have now taken over this area. But they are bounding across the bridges and moving towards this kind of final bastion.
The bastion being Prolapse's enclave. Like, kind of that general area, right? South of the river.
Yeah, Prolapse's enclave is the sound.
I don't know what the name is.
We're pushed down into the Prolapse's enclave here.
Where the fuck is that?
Good grief. Good.
Genuinely,
Down in the southwest
sorry,
of the
I didn't
city.
see the rest. Oh, super.
It's very well done. It blends in almost perfectly.
Never Death Cooper's section. Perfect.
Yes, the Never Death main gate.
Main gate yard.
The shaft of night has fallen to the Jones.
Yeah.
And the clock tower, presumably. Or is the clock tower still in friendly hands?
Where's the cock tower?
Oh,
no, the cock tower. They've actually bypassed the cock tower. They've gone straight through the Shard of Night and that direction westerly before they've then gone southerly.
Okay, cool.
Down over the bridges and towards the Hall of Justice.
I just saw Shard of Night. I don't know why it took me so long to get that one as well. That's really good.
So I guess the question is, fellows, do we come and batten up the defences of our friends the other side of the river, or do we drop down as a third party behind the enemy and take them by surprise?
We would be surrounded should we do that.
So
would be.
The holdout is at the Hall of Justice. The enemy is setting up a headquarters at Castle Never. We could also attempt to cut the head off the snake and kill the leader of the Frost Giants and see if that...
But where is he? Do we know? I think perhaps a direct attack on top of Castle Never from above could be our strongest move right now. Could also be our most suicide route.
Tell me, what's on the beach Leviathan, the most important building in town?
Yes, I want to know this
Clearly,
too.
it is overrun by them.
It's fully rinsing it.
The docks would probably be relatively untouched, probably from this ascent. So I would say that right on the corner, by the edge of the walls, on the edge of the docks, the beach Leviathan probably still stands. And you can only imagine that people have kind of all run towards it as a safe haven.
Can we see a few rough sorts in the beer garden just with pints outside, just drinking nonetheless?
It depends on what you're doing. Are you like, because like I guess if you are, what is your kind of course of flight? If you're going like kind of this way straight towards Castle Never, you're going to fly directly at Beach Leviathan?
I think we're aiming for.
Can I ask Hecaton where he thinks the leader of the Frost Giants would be? Is he going to be leading from the front? Is he going to be leading from behind?
So I'm just looking for
Is he a front man or is he a rear man?
For D20. Hecaton rolls a 19.
Top or
The Jarl knows only one thing, and that is war. He will be wherever the battle strikes.
I suggest in that case, Castle Never probably not a good target. We're likely to be far behind the back line. They're not taking anything of value. I wonder if we could maybe drop the Giants behind the main force attacking the Hall of Justice.
Yes.
And we could either land with the defenders at the Hall of Justice and try and push out that way, and then the Giants could crush in from behind and take out the vanguard, and we crush them in the middle.
But can we trust them to crush them in the middle? Perhaps we should land with the Giants.
I worry that we're quite small and gelatinous, and I'm not one to often say that. I fear if we're around giants fighting giants, we could quite easily get crushed. Whereas I wonder if... Whereas if we were to appear among the humans, we might have a better chance of being able to rally them.
Perhaps we could distract the attacking giants. Surely they must be hungry after this big battle. Do you think Hecaton may have something on board which we can toss over sides? Something giants could possibly not resist, and then they'd stop fighting to fight over that.
What can't giants resist? They do love jelly.
Gimbal and Bumble look at you. We already ate all the jelly.
I lost all my spice last time we were here. What else giants like?
Battle it is.
Giant woman? We could throw giant woman over the side.
No, she's a princess.
Imagine
She's
Magna
really a
Ransom
countess.
walks up to the side of you, Finn, and he looks at you. My suggestion, don't overthink it. As he kind of just like pulls whatever, he pulls like a fork and a knife from the dining table that he's at. Have you got any better weapons I could have than this?
Yes. Consider cast a to see if he remembers what Magnar made. Maybe what would it like with his skill set best?
You always remember Magna Ransom best with 2 small axes.
Bear with me one minute. I don't have anything quite perfectly for you. However, I don't know the
I might have something.
Do you have any spare axes you could possibly lend you backup?
I do not have access, but I do have. Oh no, I sold them. No. There you go.
Perhaps. I say, Duke Salapta, I know you're terribly busy. Do you have any small, kidnapped, borrowed hand axes? Or axe we could maybe furnish our little friend here?
I would imagine Gimbal at this stage runs over and says, "We'll find you something, lad."
Oh no, I found them there in bag. I have 2 of these.
Oh, word.
God.
Only bigger than hand axes.
Yeah.
Wolf kind of holds it. It'll do.
You want 2 or 1?
This will be big enough, I think.
Wait.
I really can't do the Scottish
Would you
accent today, sorry.
Well,
flail?
it'll be good enough.
I've been holding on to this in my bag, it turns out. Would you like a flail?
He whips it round. Aye.
Well, it's technically. Either way, it'll be fine.
Okay. So, what is the final agreed flight path, and what are you doing?
My suggestion for a strategy would be the castle drops the party off at the Hall of Justice, where we join the Human Defenders. The castle continues over the giant forces sort of along the bank of the river and drops whatever they can from above, and then drops the Storm Giant army at the last bridge, and then they try and sweep through the bridges.
So am I using my reader correctly in this thinking? So you're thinking you are going here, being dropped off here. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Being dropped
Yeah,
off
I
here.
think so, yeah.
The castle continues to fly, and the giants vanguard it back. Yeah?
Yeah, so that's my suggestion, so that we are heroically joining the defenders. They're trying to hold the walls until the giants reach us. However, I appreciate others might want us to go with the giants, and so I'm open to other opinions.
I like the 2-prong attack idea.
Sounds like a good tactical plan, yeah.
I think one thing that's important to do as well, actually, is let the defenders know that the new wave of giants are actually on their side, rather than more enemies, because otherwise it could end up being quite awkward, couldn't it? You know, if they see another bunch of giants.
One way to avoid that would be to drop the giants further away, maybe? Like drop them on the north side of Castle Never? And we sort of meet at Castle Never?
I mean,
And then the humans won't get in the way, essentially, because they won't be seeing the giants.
yeah, that one. Or drop them in Castle Never, that's the other option. Drop them in Castle Never, drop us at the Hall of Justice, as Sam suggests. And then there's just a kind of like...
to get to the castle without any giant support against giants, right?
Well, there will be giants behind them, so once they realise the giants are also behind them, then, you know, they will be in disarray, presumably.
As long as the cross giants look different enough from the other giants.
Yeah. Castle Never as well is like madly haunted.
Yeah.
So if they try and go into it to try and defend it, we don't really need to try and take it over. We don't need to necessarily take it over by ourselves, because we know it's not going to be a good place for them to actually try and hold out. Sorry.
It is a castle built for humanoids as well, not giants. They wouldn't necessarily be able to get inside like easy. Like it's not a natural place they can just scram themselves in. Very much just fortification rather than yeah.
Well, they could hide.
Yeah.
So it sounds reasonable to bolster the defences, the human defences.
Yep.
Add some morale. Hopefully pull the leader of the Frost Giants out to the front lines, where we slay him.
While the giants go behind the lines and start to disrupt the front line from the back.
Whoa, who the fuck is this guy?
He's a big fella.
I'm just posting everything on the battlefield.
Well, yes, okay.
The DM hasn't told us about the Giga Giant, which is actually the size of Castle Never.
Size of a city.
It's not actually Castle Never, it's just the Giga Giant.
Imagine this more as like a battle
He's
that
fully
kind of represents tokens of garrisons and stuff. So as you drop, I'm gonna say we're kind of like dropping people in just so you can kind of get a flavour for the layout of this city. So you're dropping Hecaton
Jesus Christ.
down over here, is that what you're saying?
I think that's
question. Yeah.
I'll have to go with that.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Keep the giants out of the frost giants out of the south side of the river.
Jesus.
Okay. As you approach the castle walls, the air is thick with the remnants of conflict. As your fortress comes down, you get a better landscape of the battlefield, and you indeed, around the Hall of Justice, see a movement of frost giants coming down onto the walls. The walls themselves are filled with humanoids, prepped for what seems to be their last bastion of defense. You see the city as a maze of barricades and hastily erected defences, and you catch a glimpse of weary guards, who seem in a state of disarray. Now, the castle fortress comes down to lower, but how are you exiting this place? Are you asking for it to come to a stop? Or are you asking, how are you getting out?
Smash just nods to the rest of the team, says, "Sweep you later," jumps on his broom and flies down.
Okay.
It's a bold move.
Abard, who has summoned his horse and is therefore mounted, is going to look completely cluelessly at the rest of the party. So we just jump?
So, was there like a ramp or steps we came up when we entered the castle? Should we just go down that way?
Steps formed previously.
What if we got Sirac to drop us off on the boat?
Who?
Yes, we could use it like a little shuttle.
Yeah.
Although Sirac is still getting used to piloting it.
Fuck it, he'll be fine.
And
Yeah,
Shamash,
you're right.
the only person with flying experience, has literally zoomed off on his boat.
Like, if he crashes into something, it's not going to be that much worse than already is, right? Just chalk it up to misadventure.
I got Nubs' hammer, yes.
Not to be outdone by A, but Medica has fetched thunder from the floating ship's cargo hold. He's making it ready.
Not to be outdone by Shamash, Unga sprints for the edge and leaps off.
You fall 300 feet and die.
No, he doesn't, because he's been wearing this since the beginning of the campaign, but I've never actually used it because I actually forgot I had it.
Oh, yeah.
I take no damage from falling.
Then you realize you are still above water. Like, oh shit.
Well,
Did you roll a check to see which side of the castle you jumped off?
he's jumped off the same side that Shamash jumped off.
Is the castle still moving? Are we? Should we? We should probably go.
So
quite quickly,
I
shouldn't we?
imagine that is So I imagine But I would imagine that you'd have enough time to be able to prep the ship if that's something you want to do to like shuttle as you're kind of approaching your destination, as the rest of the party then kind of like jump out of it for Unger and Shamash. So if the ship is what you're going for, then arrange that in enough time.
I would like to shuttle. I don't fancy jumping off the side of a floating cube.
I agree. For those of us with less air capabilities, let's shuttle down, I think.
Okay, I imagine as
It could be a good escape route.
As you're all running out of the fortress towards the airship, Sirac is there just kind of like leaning against the ship as he kind of looks out. He's like, what? What's going on? Why are you all running?
Time to fly.
Prepare the sails, Sirac.
What?
We've got to go.
What, right now? And
Right now.
Imagine Abard and Medica both stamping out of the fortress on horseback. Shamash is gonna. Sorry, not just Shamash. Sirac is gonna roll a dexterity save. It's always from the left, isn't it?
Would he'll get +3 on that if he's going to be on the boat with Abard, because on passives.
He rolls an 11 as he runs towards the engine and the wheel, and he boots the ship into action. It is a clunky experience as it lifts off from the fortress, as it kind of like 90 degrees out of it. Mm-hmm. There is a moment where you think that it is going to just roll back and smash against the wall, but he manages to veer it up and over the wall just in the nick of time, as it then drops and plummets down into the dock area of Neverwinter. As it descends, and he manages to pull it back up, and he starts the correct course. Where am I landing this thing? Shaking as he's holding on.
All of justice if you can, Sirac. Or anywhere. Any landing's a good landing.
Okay. That was for his takeoff.
That's 3.
Wow, what are the chances? 2 nat 20s and the advantage.
Quite bad.
Another +3, right, Sam?
Yeah.
On a 12. It is veering downwards.
Oh no.
He is able to reduce the speed, as you kind of see Ungabungason, I imagine, and Shamash at this stage. Like, Ungabungason is just plummeting through the sky in a straight line, as Shamash is already kind of spiraling around, kind of making sense.
Sirac's got another check to do. Finnan's gonna like shout at him, "I believe in you," and cast guidance on him.
Okay, we'll say that the 13 then was for him kind of like actually flying it through the sky. First was for takeoff, second was for flying, third is going to be for landing. He rolls a natural 20.
Oh, Jesus.
God.
Oh, incredible.
That's my boy.
He starts drifting.
I'm going to ask someone from the party. How would you like to pull up against the wall that is forming this last kind of bastion of defense? How would you like to be positioned?
I would say up on the rampart at the very least. Up on the crenulations or whatever.
How does the horse get down?
It jumps with you. Hey! Crunch. Okay, we can go to the ground then, I suppose, and we'll climb up.
Will you
I'm
do?
imagining the horse on the wall.
Yeah, it might be fun.
Let's take a vote. All those for Rampart.
Aye.
Aye.
I think that was overwhelming eyes, wasn't it? That was 4.
Medica is outvoted. You descend down to the castle wall, and you see it, this long chain of guards who are preparing themselves for this last impact of this wall of frost giants, although tattered and worn, are running at the wall at pace. Your ship swiftly pulls into a 90-degree stop as it pulls alongside the backside of the rampart, aligning with this wall. Guards, generals, all turn to recognize your arrival. How do you move from the ship onto the wall? Is there anything you do, anything you say?
I think Artis, going up to the edge of the airship just before he hops off, he'll turn to Sirak and say, Sirak, stay with the ship. Keep her safe. And hopefully you won't be needed to come and pick us up in an emergency, but keep your eyes out. I believe in you. And then he'll hop off the airship onto the rampart.
Sirak takes the airship and just takes it away to somewhere safe behind the Hall of Justice. As you step out onto the ramparts, you see several guards turn around at you. One of them, Zug Zug, and he holds his spear up into the air. And you hear this echo of Zug Zug echo down through the rampart.
Incredible. I knew it was a good idea.
Abard scans the wall, yells Zug Zug with his sword above his head, and then he scans the wall to see if he can see his brother or his great-great-great-grandfather anywhere among the defenders, if they're still alive. Because they would naturally be at the top of the wall. Where else would a helmet be in this sort of situation?
Your eyes gaze down the wall and take in every single face, looking for leadership. Your gaze immediately turns to Lord Neverember, who stands there, sword in hand, grimacing at the foes on the other side of the wall. Next to him stand your brother and your great-great-great-grandfather? 4 greats?
I think 4 greats.
Stand.
Jeez.
They all kind of lean over to look around at you, around the edge of Lord Neverember. And one more face arcs round. And you see the face of your father. And he stares back at you. And that's where we'll pick up. Next year.
Oh, yeah.
New game, new people.
Intense.
My word. I'm
With a
very
surprise in the new year, Abard's father turns to Abard and goes, me.